Hi members, JB here, Saturday 4th of July. A bit of a windswept afternoon out there, so I hope you dropped the chapstick into the golf bag. I hope you're all well. This week, Queensland State Government announced a easing to Phase 3 and Phase 3 restrictions, and I reiterate restrictions because that's what they are. There are still restrictions. We have to operate under a COVID-safe plan. So what I'll take you through this afternoon is just the things that are easing around our club. The other thing I'll just quickly mention, we're still trading out of the hatch, okay? There's some toings and froings in the background that I'm working on with the board at the moment. So please look, just be patient with us. We're doing what we can to try and figure out how we can bring back our member experience for you all. Okay, so what's changing this week? So hatch open full service, so you can buy a drink of beer or wine or coffee or soup or whatever. We're going to have extended hours, and you can do that during the day. You can even now come down to the club and have a drink. You don't have to be playing golf to do that. You don't need to leave after 20 minutes. We don't have to set you up in zones. However, really important, we still have to sign in and sign out. That's part of our contact tracing requirements imposed on us by the state government. So that's a requirement that unfortunately we still have to maintain. Social distancing obviously still applies. That's no different to out in the community. So please respect that rule at your club. It's part of our policy. It's part of our COVID safe plan. So can you please make sure you do that in and around the club? We'll put the operating hours for the hatch. I mentioned extending the operating hours. We'll put those on a sign outside the hatch so everybody knows exactly when it's open and closed. On the golf side, so booking system is unchanged. Still releasing sheets on a Sunday night for a week in advance. Biggest change with the golf, we can do a 2T start on a Saturday now. Okay, Saturday's our busiest day. It's our highest demand. We have to do a 2T start. Operationally, 2T starts are a lot more difficult than single T starts. So for the rest of the week, unless we have a massive field or massive or a big event or something like that's on, we're going to keep going with the single T start. Okay, it makes far more sense. It's far more efficient to do it that way. And as we found, members tend to get a quicker round with the smaller fields in that fashion. We still have to book all of our golf. So if you just come down for 3 holes in the afternoon, you still have to book in. Now that again comes down to contact tracing. It's a requirement, as I said, imposed on us by the state government. That hasn't changed at all. Members, guests, you can invite a guest Monday to Thursday. Again, that hasn't changed. We still want to preserve our Fridays through Sundays for our members. There's still high demand. As and when that changes, we'll start to ease that and we'll start to introduce social play, so on and so forth. We're doing this for our membership, okay? The commercials stack up at the moment, so let's just keep enjoying what we have for now. Golf Australian modifications still apply. There's been no shift in the recommendation from Golf Australia with the pool noodles, the rakes in the bunkers, so on and so forth. Everyone's got their own sand bucket now. So look, can I just ask people, the fairways before we had sand buckets ironically looked amazing, and it's been a real shame going out there during the week and seeing people just dumping a whole pile of sand in the divot. Matty King's got a great instructional video on his feed. Have a look. I actually shared it on one of my clips a few weeks back. You really do need to chip in the side of each divot and just put a little bit of sand in and then smooth it out, okay? That way the grass heals a lot quicker and it doesn't look so bad. And it doesn't. The other thing too, if you've got mounds of sand, it all gets into the blades on the mowers and then we have to pay to replace them more regularly. So please have a look at that clip. If you don't know how to do it, just ask one of us at the club. We'll take you through it. Aside from that, everyone, I hope everyone's well and enjoying their golfing. Bit of a quick one today, so I'll have another update next week and let you know what's happening with respect to the food and beverage in particular. Hope you're all well and happy golfing.